Hello, Gemini. This is going to be your January through February 2020 reading. If you are new, welcome. If you are returning, thank you so much for coming by again to sit with me. I hope you guys are having a really nice start to the year. Guys, I have to tell you, you can't see it right now, but my hair is huge. It is like, excuse me, it is reaching someplace into the universe. It is reaching. I hope it gets there. Okay. Geminis. Where are you guys in the new year? How is it going so far? Are you having a nice year? Are you having, are you kind of just like, it's here, it's another year. All right, my dears. Gemini. Guys, I am so sorry, excuse me. I don't know if I'm coming down a little something. And not that this is about you, but I just wanted to excuse myself. I know you guys are looking at this card. I know you guys are looking at this card. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say this one. Okay. I tell you guys, don't let me worry about that. Even if you read, it's kind of nice if you read to have somebody else read for you, because when I read, when I watch other readers, I'll kind of go, wow, that's really cool. I wouldn't have put that together, but I like it. I think in 2019, Geminis, and some Taurus people too, had some upsets. And some significant upsets. You know, if these were friendships, if these were relationships, it wasn't the kind of breakup where you sort of say, you know, I'll go get some McDonald's or whatever after. These were breakups that really rocked you to the core. Equally, for some people, this was family. This was family stuff. I think a lot of people were worried for loved ones. I think they were worried they were engaged in risky behavior. I think that's where some of the breakups stemmed from. People that were not well matched. Maybe you were a person who didn't really drink or smoke or do drugs, and you were with people that did, and it just came to a halt. If you were a little bit younger, these may have been people that were starting down that road and you weren't into it. And if you were a little bit older, I think some people really had family members or significant others that were really in a lot of deep water. So a lot of mismatched energy there. And even here, we have these two queens that are opposing. And also, you know, cups and wands. So it's somebody really trying to scold somebody, give them advice, and it's somebody it's sapping you, it's somebody who cannot hear you. It's really a lot of taking away from that divine feminine energy, which is nurturing. So it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, or any of the beautiful things beyond and in between. It's that piece of your energy that nurtures. So for some of you, you walked away. You said, listen, I'm sure I can come up with 100 more solutions, but this person is not ready. They cannot hear me. And for some of you, you walked away, or you at least let these people in your family know, listen, I can't, I just have nothing else to give. So where does that put us now? Well, for some of you, you are the leader in the relationship. Excuse me. You are the leader, and so you feel like you are the dominating energy. So you feel as if you are there to guide around every turn, and if you're not doing it, how will this person survive, or how will they live a good life? And so you're up wondering about it. I see some indecision here about whether you should jump back in and assist. The divine is telling you no. The divine is telling you you need to stop thinking about this person as they were, maybe in their younger days, or if you're a parent, the way they were when they were a child, or if you were the child, thinking of your parent the way they were. If it's a relationship and it's not doing well in the beginning, there's this beautiful honeymoon period, and you're thinking, when will that person come back around? Yep, you're looking for, here I'll hold these two up. We have this. As you're waiting for this to come in, this is what's happening. It's this juggling, this terrible juggling happening. You're juggling your own life, waiting for this other person to get themselves together. And, you know, your ship is doing this terrible sort of up and down, dangerous. It's dangerous. Now this was a theme in some of the readings where people are really, not in a malicious way, but they're sort of fantasizing about these people that are hurting them, knowing what it is like to hurt in the same way. And then, of course, some of you feel guilty about that. You may be saying, this is a person who has substance issues, or maybe they have emotional health issues, and I shouldn't be feeling like that. That's terrible. The one option that you are not entertaining, though, is that maybe this is not your place to guide this person, or that maybe they will be okay and find their way on their own without you present. And I know that's very hard when we care about people, because especially when they're crying out to us, our first reaction is, let me jump in there and help or offer something. But I think right now what the universe wants you to know is that you will be better, you'll be of more service to these people if you can pull yourself out of this place, okay, which is you worrying night and day. And if you can bring yourself back to this place, you know, where you are really in a nice, stable place, you're centered, your finances are in line, you're feeling good, because only then can you have a problem put in front of you and really give it your care. So for the sake of this reading, see how she is together, she's in a nice, safe, seated place, and before her there's a small, for the sake of this reading, a small problem, and she's able to give it her care because she is sitting in a good place. Versus this, you cannot help somebody else if you are bound, gagged, surrounded by danger or worry. You cannot help anyone when you are in this place. Okay? All right, Gemini. yours has been the most clear reading so far. There you go. We want to get you back here. Okay, a place where you can recover your sense of fun and adventure, which right now is so far away for you. Your humor. We want to get you out of a place where you're watching them, maybe looking at their social media to try to gain clues. Are they okay? Do they need you? Did they take your advice? Then you're frustrated because they did not. And we really want to get you out of that place where you're trying to tackle all of these things, because after all of these situations, this is sort of where you are starting off your year. Some of you. Some of you are here. You're really burnt out, and we want to reverse that for you. Again, a lot of queens in the readings. I think there are a lot of mothers, a lot of feminine energy. You know, and here, this came reversed, but it's this. So you see what this is? This is a split. These are two moving away, but with swords drawn. I mean, these are swords. This is a battle that goes nowhere. So really take that in. Gemini, this is where you are. The takeaway for you is to step back, nurture yourself. So far that's been the theme of a lot of the readings, but to really make up your mind that your role in this situation has been served, and you can essentially retire. Retire with good faith that everything will be okay and that you have done your part. Gemini, as always, thank you for stopping by.